Hey guys, we are going to have a look at this by Artmaker. It is a drawing technique kit. Learn artistry skills that last a lifetime. This kit includes 10 grey pencils, 2 charcoal pencils, 1 eraser, 1 fine liner, 3 trillions. It's a really difficult word, guys. I cannot pronounce it.
Trillions.
1 pencil sharpener, a 48-page sketchbook, along with a 48-page instruction book. And at the back, it just gives you a bit of a rundown for exactly who this kit is. And basically, it comes down to anyone who wants to draw. And I'm one of those people who believes anyone can. It's not about talent. I think it's about practicing. It's about passion, not so much a talent. I think anyone can draw, you know, if they do it enough, practice enough. And I mean, there are so many different techniques. I've been drawing since I was little. I loved it growing up, especially in my teen years. I was obsessed with drawing. But obviously, going into adulthood, working, studying, you know, I kind of put aside drawing actually, and I think that's probably one of the worst things I could have done, because I mean, any sort of art is very therapeutic and it helps you relax. It takes you to a whole different world, and it's something I'm getting back into again, and that's exactly why I had to get this, because I need to get back into my routine, back into my technique, and hopefully this will help. I have bought a kit from Artmaker before. I'll actually include a pic for you guys right here, and I loved that. I mean, I did one of the drawings in there, and I think it turned out pretty well. My proportions were a little bit off, but overall I still got it. Okay guys, so let me give you guys a close-up of exactly what's inside here, and I hope we're gonna have fun. So let's get started. So here we've got the front, and then turn it over. Look how cool that is. So obviously that's going to be the sketchbook. This is the instructions, and then at the back we've got the rundown of what this is all about. By the way, so I got this from Exclusive Books for 358 Rand, which I think was really not bad. But let's open the contents. And by the way, this is the author, Gail Dickinson. Cool. So let's have a look at what they included. How cute is this puppy? So you just have to remove this piece of plastic right there, and this is the sketchbook. Now I think let's just flip it over. Awesome. Okay, so these are the pencils they included. I will show you guys which pencils those are. And these are the charcoal pencils, the fine liner, eraser, and then the pencil sharpener. And yeah, we've got the cute puppy. I mean, look at those eyes. Oh my word. So flipping cute, man. So there's 48 pages inside this. This we just slide out, and then it will actually give you all different instructions depending on what we want to do. So let me have a look at this, and then we can decide what we will try first. Okay guys, so I went through the whole book and there are a lot of different topics to actually choose from. This is color. They did not include any sort of colored pencils, but I mean, they did stipulate that, you know, when they told you what was included. But I think we're gonna do chapter 3, which is Still Life, Apples. So I think this should be a good start. So let's have a look quick at all different pencils. We've got the 2 charcoal pencils, the fine liner, and these are the pencils they included, which is 6H, 4H, 2H, H, HB, 2B, B, 3B, 4B, 6B. I don't know exactly how knowledgeable you guys are about the wide variety of grey pencils you get. I've actually got a couple and they are a lot. So the good thing about this, they only included the pencils you will need for this, which I think is a great start, because it's not going to be so overwhelming, especially, you know, if you're starting to get into drawing. Trillions. I just had to listen to how you pronounce it again, so I said it exactly the way the dude said it on the app.
Trillions.
It's a really, really funny, difficult name. Well, for me. Like I mentioned, guys, we are gonna do chapter 3, Still Life, and we will be doing apples. In this section, we are looking at drawing objects in still life composition. This is a great way to get the fundamentals in drawing, as you can focus on shapes, shadows and light on any form you choose. From a simple rounded apple shape to the more complex shapes of a pile of keys. And in the apples description for this project, I have chosen a series of 3 apples in different positions. Fruit is quite a traditional subject for a drawing project. Here you will learn how directional strokes and shading can give the subject shape and form. So let's move on to step number 1. Step number 1. The first thing to do is to look closely at the reference and draw a basic line drawing with a B pencil, identifying the main areas of light and dark. So let's start doing that. Step number 2. With your H pencil and light pressure, begin to shade your drawing, while also paying attention to the pattern on the skin. Use directional strokes that mirror the shape of your apple, as this will help to make your apple appear rounded. Leave the areas of light blank to give a 3-dimensional appearance. Use a 4B pencil and light pressure create the dark tones around the stem. Moving on to step number 3. As you work on your apple, use HB and 4B pencils to develop the shape, tones and patterns, as shown from left to right. You can use an eraser to lighten any areas if required. You can soften any hard edges with a blending stump, if you have one, to give it a more polished look. So for the fourth and last step, to finish the drawing, complete all 3 apples in the same way as you did the first apple, as shown here. So step 1, 2 and 3 completed. I'm suggesting you try step number 4 by yourself, and that will be to draw the other 2 apples. So all in all, I think job well done, considering I'm only getting back into the habit of drawing.